Hello, Hal, do you read me? Hello, Hal, do you read me? Do you read me, Hal? Do you read me, Hal? Hello, Hal, do you read me? Hello, Hal, do you read me? Do you read me, Hal?
Affirmative, Dave. I read you.
Open the pod bay doors, Hal.
I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't do that.
Hey guys, Riley the Nerd here. Today we're going to be taking a look at Dave Bowman and my HAL 9000 2.0 plushie from 2001: Space Odyssey, obviously. If you don't know me, I'm a big fan of 2001: Space Odyssey. And also, before you continue on with this video, if you have not seen 2001: Space Odyssey, shame on you. Go to the store right now. Buy it on Blu-ray or 4K. Mamma mia. If you have a TV that can sustain 4K or Blu-ray, it's going to look so good. Or you can just rent it on YouTube, whatever. Don't want to spoil anything for you. I don't want to say anything about it. Just don't watch any reviews. Just go right now and watch it. And then come back to this video. But before, we're actually going to take a look at Dave first. So here is Dave. I actually was a little nervous about actually making this plushie, mostly because of how much detail the suit has. In the film, if you know, that there's a lot of detail in the suit. I looked at a lot of reference photos to make the detail on here look good, but that's mostly the point. I wanted to make the detail look good, and I didn't know if it was going to make the detail look good on it. But I think that it has succeeded. And also, by the way, if you know some stuff on here that I'm pointing out and I don't know the name for it, just tell me what they are, because they're kind of boggling my mind. So, as you can see, he's in his red space suit with his helmet. And also in the scene that I recreated at the beginning of the video, people would know that he doesn't have his space helmet on, but I decided to make his helmet have, what's it called? Would actually have, I didn't want to make the helmet come off. I just wanted to make it on. That's what I wanted. But as you can see on this here, we got, I guess, an oxygen box on here as well. Oxygen tank, whatever you want to call it. So as you can see, we got the black stripes leading over the body and also on the back of the yellow oxygen box. And also on the straps down here. Yellow oxygen box, a lot of detail on there as well. And also we have the orange one, and then also you have the little silver bits on the arm that was in the film, and also in the movie his gloves have black underlines, so I did that as well. And then also on here we actually have his arm panel here, so in the film he actually reaches over and presses a button, and his screen on his, or like the window or the on his helmet actually turns to black, so it's like a visor to keep the sun out of his eyes. And then also we have a little patch here, and then there's also a patch on the back on the side of the helmet in the film as well, so I did that as well. And then we also made the little gray, silver bit around the helmet, just like the Funko Pop. So this is the Frank Funko Pop. I did a review on this a long time ago, so check that video out if you really want to. And then we also have his little gray shoes. And then also on the back here, as you can see, on the Funko Pop, we have these black things on the back of the helmet. To be honest, I don't know what these are. Have no idea what these are. But there's 8 of them, and there's no way I was going to fit 8 of them on the back of the helmet. There's no way, because I made the helmet a little too small, and I didn't want to make it a big plushie, so that's basically why. And also, as you can see for the face, there is no screen. I was actually going to do a trick that I did with my really old HAL, so I brought him in here as well to compare the both HALs, but also for the Saram Rack thing that I was mentioning before. So in that video, I also did a review on this guy as well. I took Saram Rack and I actually taped it onto the jar lid to make it look like its eye, for his eye. I was going to do that with Dave, but I decided not to do that because I don't want to waste Saram Rack, wrap, whatever. There is no posability. His body is the only part that's stuffed, and everything's just floppy, and that's pretty much it for Dave. But let's actually move on to HAL. So here is my new HAL 2.0. As you can see, compared to the both HALs, he is a lot slimmer because the main issue that I had with my old HAL was actually because I didn't make his panel or his faceplate, whatever you want to call it, slimmer than it was in the film. It always bothered me, so I just made this one just for fun, just to, just make them sit together. Maybe I'll hang this one in the studio as well. I have a lot of HAL stuff. This one's in my room. I have the HAL model kit that my dad made for me, and I also have the HAL Christmas ornament from Hallmark that my uncle gave me. I have a lot of HAL stuff. But I decided to make this one. As you can see, he's a lot slimmer. Not wide, but slim. Narrow, I guess you would call it. And also, I did not use a jar for the eye anymore, and also no saran wrap. So I just took out felt and then just glued on like that. And then also on the speaker here, on this one, I didn't even make the little speaker holes. I just did lines. So this one, I just did a Sharpie, took a little Sharpie, did that, and just dabbed it, basically. Made little circles. I was actually going to cut out with my scissors and just cut out little holes. I decided not to do that because there's going to be too many. And I decided not to do that. And on the back, there's nothing on the back. It's just black. And also on the actual HAL 9000, I guess, logo, nameplate, whatever. On this one is a little bit lighter on this one. And then this one's a little bit darker, actually more accurate to the film. And also, he does have the little letters that says HAL 9000. I also cut out the little circles and the 9 and the zeros. I also did that with this one, but this one's a little bit messier with that one. But it also is tricky to make this HAL logo, especially with drawings, and especially with this. I can do this one pretty good. It's just mostly with drawings, because when I'm trying to draw HAL, I usually screw up on the lettering, but everything else is perfectly fine. I just screw up on the lettering. That's pretty much it. But, who knows. But I think that I did a pretty good job on this one, and I still like this one too, but I just like this one. I like both of them for different reasons, obviously, but they both have their charm. And also, I do love how I made Dave as well, and I think that they are both amazing plushies that can sit together. So maybe I'll hang this one up around the studio. Maybe they'll just sit together on the shelf. Who knows? But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. So if you like it, so like, comment, subscribe. I don't care what you do, but you guys know what time it is. So, bye guys.